Welcome, everyone. So I'm so glad you are here. And tonight, on this new moon, we gather for a gentle pause together. Pajamas, tea, and an open heart are all you need. And let me share the story with you. There was a season in my 30s when my life felt completely upside down. My marriage was falling apart. I was under a lot of stress, working shift, and my hormone was all over the place. My menstruation were irregular. I was on a high alert all the time. And sleep. I would wake up 3 a.m., restless and exhausted. I'll share more about what was happening in my body in a moment. And after the divorce, when I met current partner, a truly wonderful, truly supportive and wonderful man. And I still carry so much anxiety and fear. And because my first marriage didn't go well, I worried. What if this turns out the same? I lost confidence. I lost my identity. And that uncertainty kept me awake at night. I'll come back to what shifted for me later. And these are the kind of experiences so many women go through in midlife. And perimenopause can start earlier than most people realize, even in our 30s. That's why it is so important to talk about this. And that is why I created something to support you, the Moonlight Pause Companion. Stay with me until the end, and I will share how you can receive as a free gift to guide your own renewal. And one thing I learned as both naturopath and a woman, before we can balance our hormone naturally, we need to understand our pain points. When I speak with women, they often bring long list of complaints: sleep, energy, weight, mood, anxiety. It can feel overwhelming. But when we dig deeper, often there is one core shift underneath it all. So for me, progesterone, our calm hormone, was quietly slipping away. That's why I was waking at night, wired but tired. And estrogen fluctuation can explain so much of the anxiety and restlessness many women feel. Nothing was wrong with me. My body was shifting. When we understand what's happening, we know where to start. Simple practices like keeping bedtime rhythm, journaling to release worry, or breathing practice to calm the nervous system. Those kind of practice become powerful because we are meeting the real need. Which these feel most relevant for you right now? I want you to take a moment to think about this. Is it sleep, calm, energy, whatever is true for you? So, remember my story after divorce, the anxiety and fear in my new relationship. Well, when I finally understood that those restless feelings were connected to hormone changes, not just my circumstances. I felt such relief. And with the small grounding practice, I began to feel more steady. And the 3 a.m. wake ups, once I realized progesterone was quietly declining, I stopped blaming myself for being broken. It wasn't my fault. It was my body asking for a new support. That insight changed how I care for myself. That is why I create the Moonlight Pause Companion. It weaves together reflection prompts and gentle practices so you can plant your own seed of renewal for this season. You can download it for free and I will navigate you how to get your download. So if this session or sharing space resonate with you, I would love for you to join me again on the 6th of November for our full moon pajama talk. This one will be more intimate Zoom gathering where we will explore cultivating Ikigai in midlife, and you will receive the brand new guide created especially for that circle. And in January 2026, I'll be opening a small, affordable group circle just for women in the perimenopausal phase where we can connect, share, and grow together in safe, supportive space. I'll share more about that soon. And if you wanted to connect in a different way with me or in this transition with the other women, amazing people, there is a group called in the Facebook Cracks to Light, Cultivating Ikigai in Midlife. This is where I gather the information about Ikigai, the concept of Ikigai, how Ikigai can help the midlife transition, as well as some nutritional informations and definitely the balancing hormone informations. So if you wanted to connect with us in a group, private group, please join us. It's called Cracks to Light, Cultivating Ikigai in Midlife, and I'll share the link in the description. And also, if you are interested in Ikigai concept, there's a podcast I recently started and a couple of episodes there. And I nurtured this Ikigai podcast idea for a while, and I'm so happy that finally happening. It's a podcast channel called Little Ikigai, a cup of storytelling. So where I share about my personal stories, something actually deep in my heart through Ikigai concept. Also, the one of the inspiring figures that I'm following, Dr. Kamiya. She was a psychiatrist in Japan and wrote a book called Ikigai ni Tsuite on the meaning of Ikigai. And she talks about the midlife transition. It can be not just hormonal change, it can be losing Ikigai. So it's a big stage of life. And I was so resonant with her what she was writing on the book. So I put that on the episode as well. So if you're interested, please connect it with me that way as well. So thank you so much again for joining me for this sharing space. And as you prepare for perhaps maybe for sleep or perhaps preparing for the day, whenever you are, perhaps hold on your chosen word for renewal for this season of spring and let it guide you into the chosen word, perhaps renewal, perhaps planting, whatever it is, into your next chapter. Thanks again, and I look forward to connecting with you soon. Thanks.